Your shower is not dirty because you are lazy. I want you to hear that first before anything. Else I say, you scrub that shower, maybe not every single day, but you scrub it. You spray it down, you wipe the glass. You go at the grout with a brush until your knuckles are raw. And 2 days later, maybe 3 if you are lucky, it looks almost exactly the same as before you started. That cloudy film on the glass, that pink-gray buildup along the grout. Lines, that dull, tired look on the tiles that no amount of scrubbing ever seems to fully lift. And somewhere along the way you started thinking it was you, that you were not cleaning. That you were not cleaning it enough, that a cleaner house meant a harder working person, and somehow you were falling short. I am here to tell you that is a lie, and I am going to show you exactly where that lie came from and who profits every single day that you keep believing it. My name is Clara Hess. I have kept house for over 50 years, and I have never once bought a bottle of shower cleaner. Not a spray, not a foam, not a scrubbing gel, not a single one, and the shower in this house is clean, genuinely clean, the glass is clear, the grout is white. The tiles have no film, no haze, no buildup hiding in the corners. I clean it properly once a month. It takes me less than 20 minutes, and it costs me $3 for the whole year. Let me tell you why your shower never truly gets clean no matter what you do to it. That cloudy film on your shower glass is not soap. Not exactly. It is what happens when soap meets your water. Your water carries minerals, calcium, magnesium, lime, invisible while they ride along in the water but left behind. The moment that water dries, every shower, every rinse, every splash leaves a thin, invisible layer of mineral behind. And your soap, your shampoo, your body wash, your bar soap reacts with those minerals and bonds to them. Locks together into a substance called soap, scum that grips the glass, grips the tile, grips the grout like it was made to stay there. Because in a way it is a mineral bond. It is not sitting on top of your shower wall the way dust sits on a shelf. It has fused to the surface. And that is why scrubbing does almost nothing. You cannot scrub a mineral bond off a tile any more than you can scrub rust off iron with a dry cloth. You are moving it around at best. At worst, you are scratching the surface and giving the next layer of buildup something even rougher to grip onto. So every bottle of shower spray you buy is selling you the same promise: spray, wipe, shine, and it works for about 2 days because it lifts the very top layer and leaves the bond underneath completely untouched. And the moment water hits that surface again, the next layer starts building on top of what was already there. That is not a coincidence. That is the product working exactly as designed, not to solve your problem, to keep your problem alive just barely well enough that you keep buying. Now let me tell you what actually breaks a mineral bond. Acid, not harsh acid, not dangerous acid. The gentlest, most natural acid you have likely never thought to use for cleaning. It is called citric acid, and it is sitting in your grocery store right now on the baking aisle or the canning aisle, in a plain white bag or a small yellow box, labeled for making jam or preserving fruit. It has been there for years. It will cost you $3, and most people walk right past it every single week without a second glance. Citric acid is what makes a lemon sour. It is what gives a lime its bite. It is completely natural, completely food grade, safe enough that manufacturers put it in your juice, your candy, your baby food. And when you dissolve it in warm water and apply it to a mineral bond, to soap scum, to hard water scale, to that gray film on your shower glass, it dissolves that bond at the chemical level, not scrubbing it, not lifting the surface layer, dissolving the actual bond between the mineral and the surface, so when you rinse it away, the buildup goes with it, all of it, down to the bare clean tile underneath. And here is what I want you to understand. The tile underneath is smooth, glass smooth, and a smooth surface has almost nothing for the next layer of soap scum to grip onto. So after you clean properly with citric acid the first time, the buildup that comes back is lighter, thinner, slower every single time. You are not just cleaning. You are changing the surface itself, making it harder for the problem to come back. Let me tell you exactly what to do, and I will make it plain and simple. Get yourself a bag of citric acid from the grocery store or the hardware store. $3, maybe $4. It will last you the entire year and then some. Take a clean spray bottle, an empty one, any size, and mix 1 tablespoon of citric acid powder into 1 cup of warm water. Shake it gently until the powder is fully dissolved. That is your cleaner, that is all of it. Spray it generously onto your shower glass, your tiles, your grout lines. Do not scrub, do not wipe, just spray it on and walk away. Give it 15 minutes. 24. A shower that has not been treated this way before. The citric acid is working while you do nothing, dissolving the mineral bonds, loosening the soap scum, releasing 30 years of buildup from the surface. It has been gripping since the day it first landed there. Come back with a soft cloth or a sponge, not a hard brush, not a scouring pad, and wipe it down gently. Then rinse with warm water and look at your shower. For grout that has gone gray or dark, mix the citric acid a little stronger, 2 tablespoons to 1 cup of water, and work it into the grout lines with an old toothbrush. Give it 10 minutes. Rinse. The grout will come back to something close to its original color. Not paint, not bleach, not a cover-up. The actual color that was always there underneath. Now I will be honest with you, because that is the only way I know how to be. Will one treatment fix 30 years of heavy buildup in one pass? If it is very bad, very old buildup, you may need 2 treatments a week apart. The first one breaks through the top. The second one gets down to the base. After that, a light treatment once a month keeps it from ever building back up into something you have to fight. That is it. 1 tablespoon, 1 cup of water, 15 minutes, once a month. And I want you to think for just a moment about what you have spent in the last 2 years on shower sprays, foams, scrubbing powders, magic erasers, special brushes. Add it up honestly. Now look at a $3 bag of citric acid that does more in 15 minutes than all of those put together did in 2 years. That is not your failure. That was never your failure. You were given tools that were not built to win. You were kept just frustrated enough, just hopeful enough with each new bottle to keep reaching for the next one. The whole business runs on your shower never quite being clean. You know now. And knowing changes everything. Go get the citric acid. Spend the $3. Try it this week on your worst panel of glass. The one that has defeated every spray you have ever pointed at it. Watch what happens in 20 minutes. And let your own eyes tell you the truth. And if it works for you, and I believe it will, tell one person who does not know. Neighbor, a daughter, a friend who has been scrubbing the same shower for 10 years. Because this kind of knowledge only stays alive when someone cares enough to pass it on. Mind your gloves and God bless you all.